G'day guys, welcome back to Mango Invest. In this video, we're going to talk about if you were to invest $60,000 into JEPI, how much money is that going to pay you in dividends every single month and every single year, and should it be a worthwhile investment for yourself? So JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF. It's a very sort of diversified ETF across the board with a lot of different companies with a 7.14% dividend yield, as you can see there. But so far, the stock price is at $59.01. Right, and then here we can see all the buys that I've done previously. I did start to invest a little bit earlier, but this feature where it shows you all the buys only was recent. That stake is now sort of made within their interface here, and you can't really see the ones previously. But as you can see here, on the 21st of July, 2022, got 37 shares there, bought at $55, and then we've done a massive sort of purchase of stocks just in this little area here. So less than a share there, okay, 5 shares there, a further 13 shares there, etc. And then we've waited a little bit, more closer to 2023. We bought another 3 shares there on the 31st of October, another 9 shares there, okay, another 5 shares. So very, very small. And as it sort of progresses, we buy more and more and more. So that's another big one. 36 shares bought there. Very close towards that, we've got another 45 shares at a stock price of $55.18. Okay, another 54 shares there in May, and very shortly after that, so a week later, we've done a massive purchase of 184 shares there. All right, let's bring it back to the 1 year period. Okay, and then on the 30th of May, 177 shares bought there, so a massive purchase there. And then it was almost recently that we put, I think it was either a further, $7,000 to $9,000, and that got us another 118 shares. So in total, we've got $60,000 of total equity, and we've got 1,020 shares in total. All right, the total profit so far since investing, since 2021, roughly is just over $3,000 there. So not too bad at all. All right, we'll just quickly have a look at the balances, and we'll see all the regular dividends that have been coming in. We'll just click on the dividends filter here, and we won't worry about the date range. So we'll just sort of go down the list. So scrolling on the 6th of September of 2024, we've got $360.88. And then as you can see here, the amount per share that they paid in this month is 40 cents per share, which now if we scroll down to the previous month, being the 6th of August, we've only got paid 261 for the same amount of shares. But instead of paying 40 cents per share, they've paid 29 cents per share. So it's kind of fluctuates a little bit, but you still get those dividends every single month. The previous month now, so the 8th of July, we're looking at $297, and they've paid 33 cents per share, so slightly higher than that other month that we just looked at. Okay, so scrolling down even further, we'll just make this our last one. Where are we? Where's JEPI? JEPI down here, so $250. Okay, and they've paid 35 cents per share there. All right, so now looking at Seeking Alpha, this is the dividend growth and the history that they've paid in an annual basis of their dividends every single year. So in 2020, they did a total of $3.23 for that annual dividend. Right, in 2021, they've now upped that to $4.16. And then in 2022, they've upped that again. So they're now paying an annual dividend of $6.36, which is actually pretty good. And then it was just last year in 2023, all their monthly dividends, sort of totaled an annual dividend of $4.62. So they've actually decreased. So pretty keen to see what 2024 and what the total amount of dividends that would be paid to the shareholders would be. That'd be pretty interesting. But now looking at the track your dividends tab here, we can have a look at JEPI. All right, here in my portfolio, and we can see that we've got 1,020 shares. Okay, we can see the profit of just over $3,000. We can still see the dividend yield and the yield on cost being 7.23%, and then the annual income is $4,359. So not too bad there. We'll click the diversification tab and just see where it sits within the portfolio. All right, so we've got QILD that takes most of the portfolio allocation of 16.3%, and then JEPI is now number two with 15.9% there. Okay, so fairly big portion of the portfolio. All right, we'll have a look at the holdings of the portfolio within stake here, and you can see if we scroll down, where are we? JEPI. You can see at the right hand side that 16% allocation there. Right, so there we have it, guys. Right, so that's how much money that you can make with JEPI if you invest $60,000, and it kind of ranges between the $250 to $360 mark, just depending on how many cents per share they are paying for that month. And just remember, it is based off the amount of covered calls that they're able to sell and the profits that they're able to make on those covered call options trading style that they do. But I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.